RadNet, a stronger and more connected community.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's great to be back, actually. It's been a great couple days, actually, to some aspect. I had a couple days off from work, which was great. Just got a lot of rest, got a lot of workouts in. I ate a little bit too much this last couple days, but just trying to get back on a nice little track here, get things organized. I cleaned in here, I cleaned out there in the movie room, organized a bunch of stuff I got in. So I've actually watched a lot of movies the last couple days as well for some videos that I have coming up. But I am glad to be back live with you guys tonight. Now, listen, it's a little snowy here. So my internet's been a little spotty, like on my phone. And I was working out just before I came on here. And like I had YouTube on and I was watching music videos and stuff. And it kept kicking on in and out. So let me know if there's any issues tonight with audio, video. Just let me know. I'll try to keep on to the chat so I can just be aware so I know how to handle that situation if it does. How do I sound and look and sound right now? Am I good, golden, clear as day? Let me know, and I'm going to get started and say what's up to the people who are in here first, and then we'll just kind of hang out. It'll be nice and chill. I've got some stuff to open that's been sitting here for a couple of weeks. And you know what, guys? I want to give back. I want to give back to you guys for another great year on the channel. And I want to do a couple live giveaways. I always want to do giveaways. Guys, I feel like every time I do a giveaway, no one comes forward. So what's happening is these people are coming into the giveaways and then they don't watch the content to find out if they won or not. So I have like stuff that I've already tried to give away here again still. And plus I got more stuff that I'll do some giveaways with you guys tonight. So we'll get that as well. But I see people popping in. I see super chats coming in. Guys, you guys rock. Hold on one second. Mike's in the house. What's up, Mike? A little $5 extra. What's up, man? Hope everything's good. And when is Slippy going to announce Fright Night 2? Listen, dude, was it you? Was it you? I screenshotted it and sent it to Dead Pit. I think it was you. Slippy posted something on like his personal social media and it was like, hey, check out what it says on this door. And then somebody commented underneath, who cares about the door? Tell us when Friday Night 2 is coming out. I was like, dude, he must get that shit all the damn time. Was that you, Mike? I think it was you who said that to him. Let me know. I was laughing my ass off. But if you guys didn't know, Slippy came back on the Anchor Bay Archives podcast, which we just did a full retrospective talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night on DVD from Anchor Bay. That's a great story. I mean, Silent Night, Deadly Night on Anchor Bay, like they're all still pretty valuable on the secondary market now. And, you know, the first and second one came out in the double pack. One of the most sought after and out of print Anchor Bay titles of all time was the double pack. So much so that in 10 years later, they re-released it when they got bought out by Stars, because Stars like, holy shit, this thing's selling for big money in the secondary. Let's put it out again, right? So it's a cool story. If you guys haven't checked out that, when we're done tonight or tomorrow, definitely go check out on this YouTube channel, or you can listen to it on where podcasts are, find Anchor Bay Archives. And we talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's a great way to finish off the year if you guys haven't checked it out. But Mike, thank you again. Let me just see. Did you respond to that? Was that you? Hold on. Yeah, it was you. I was dying laughing, dude. Everybody's like jumping all over him. Oh, $9.99 super chat. What's up? Another Mike. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Getting the initial 4K collection brought back, dude. 100%. I still remember seeing the first one in theaters too. It was mind blowing. It was mind blowing. There was a line out the door. If you're newer to the channel, I don't know if you've checked this out, but there was two movies that we've done already. I bring Justin from Epic Film Guys on, and we discussed these kind of blockbusters growing up. And the first one we did was Batmania from '89. That was a huge one for us. Just the lore and the hype around Batman, and then going to the theater for the first time, and then leaving the theater and what we thought, and then all the toys coming out. Like, it was a whole thing. And then last year, for the anniversary of Turtles, or this past year, we did Turtle Mania, which was in 1990, and that was the second big blockbuster of our childhood. And we talk all about leading up to that, the different merch they came out with, how hyped that was, what we thought about it when we first saw it, what we remember about our first time seeing that movie in the theater. If you haven't checked out Turtle Mania, definitely go check that out. We did that earlier this year. And I don't know, I've talked to him a little bit. I'm almost thinking like the next one should be like Jurassic Park, probably in '93. I think that's probably the next big one of my childhood, I believe. That was just craziness. But thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Now, I'm going to throw this up for both mics for the super chat. I appreciate that before we even get started here. Let's just kick it up a little bit.
That often. Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to get back to the comments. Let's see who is in the house. You guys are pouring in. I love it. Dino, what's up, man? Hope you and your family. Hey, man, thank you. I hope you all had a great Christmas, holiday, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was safe, happy, and healthy. It's a tough time of year, for people. So, like I said, I think I did a post on it, and I just said, listen, like, I get it. People are going through different things. It's not always the best time of year for some people, but like anything else in life, do your best to just try to control the controllables. There's going to be shit out there that you can't control, but if you can try to control the stuff you do have ability to control, and you can kind of get a grip on that, then there's not so much to have to focus on that's kind of feeling like it's weighing you down. And that's always something I've tried to live by for a long time. Nothing's perfect, but if you try to just control what you can, like I could control if I worked out today, I could control if I ate good or bad, I can control doing this live stream, I could control, so there's certain things in life that you do have control over. So if you want things to be better overall, try to chip away and control those things you can. And then there's not that many things that you feel like you're kind of out of control. So if I have to give any advice, I would on that. But I hope everybody, survived the holidays, put it that way. And I hope, yes or no, and you're watching this right now, that this is going to put some kind of smile on your face. Because I'm hoping this is not the last time we hang out in 2025. I'm hoping to get on again. But who knows? Life has been crazy. Work's been crazy. I don't know. I'll shoot for maybe this weekend, Tuesday, or something like that. What's up, man? Ken, what's up? I hope you had a good Christmas too, man. Go check out Simazin. Go check him out. Speaking of him and speaking of others, before we get started, I did see Robert in here. What's up, Robert? Movie fans in the house. Robert did send me a Christmas gift, and I did open it on the last Rad Christmas party. If you guys haven't checked that out, that was the live show we did last week. When was that? Friday? Saturday? When the hell was that? I don't remember when that was. Last Saturday? I don't know, but we got the Rad pack came back together. The Rad dudes were there. It was a great time. It was awesome to kind of get the crew back together and talk Christmas memories. And Robert asked me to open up his package then on the show. But with Robert in here and Ken in here, I just want to kind of say thank you to you guys. It's almost like I have this Anchor Bay Street team out right now, which I do appreciate. I get so many people messaging me like, dude, I get some Anchor Bay stuff for you. Hey, I saw this in the store. Do you need it? I just had somebody, which I can't say anything yet, but somebody reached out to me about a title that an Anchor Bay title that I've been after for a long time, and kind of hooked me up with a way to get it. And it's supposed to be coming, but I don't have it in hand, so I can't say anything yet. But like I said, I talk about it, I post about it, and you guys just come forward, and I freaking love it. And that's what I love about the community, is that we're all here to kind of help each other out. So really quick, I think this stuff came from both Mel and Robert, but look at all the Anchor Bay goodness I got lately. Sent. Look at all this. Look at all this. I'll go through it really quick. I got the Manhunter Director's Cut. Boom. Candle Shoe. Now, again, some of these are horror. Some of these aren't. As Soon the Darkness is a freaking awesome movie, guys. I think Kino put this out. I do have the Blu-ray of it. And there's actually even a remake that's pretty good. This is an awesome movie. If you guys haven't seen As in Soon the Darkness, highly, highly recommend. I talk about it. I think I did a video like Overlook 70s horror, and I think that was on there. Return to Oz, The Black Hole. So if you see a running theme here, you know what a upcoming Anchor Bay Archives podcast is going to be. Look at this. The Car. This is like literally one of the first Anchor Bay DVDs ever made. How cool. This is like early 90s. Oh, not early, like late 90s. 99. Space Camp. One Magic Christmas. Look at that. Anchor Bay was pumping out some crazy stuff. Watcher in the Woods. This is a rare one. The Johnsons. Sister Sister. Boom. All right. Now, so thank you to Robert. Thank you to Mel, people, and Ken, people who are sending me the goods and looking out for me in the wild for anything Anchor Bay that I might want to add to the collection. And with that being said, I'm going to showcase another gift that I was given. And I did open this one. Listen to this story, guys. And I'm going to get back to the chat right after this. We're going to go back to the chat. So doing the podcast with Wes, obviously we've met people that have worked for Anchor Bay, right? So we have Slippy on. Sometimes we have Mike on. You know, we had, oh my God, I'm losing my mind here. Oh my God, I'm losing it. I know we had someone else from Anchor Bay on. Who the heck was it? Well, anyway, I've had a lot of people reach out that have worked for the company in the past and said, hey, you know, I'd love to come on the show. I could talk about this. And I'm like, listen, if we get to an episode that you can contribute, like, hell yeah, let's come on. So former Anchor Bay employee Ryan, who watches the show, listens to the podcast, reached out to me and sent me something for Christmas. Now, there's a reason it's already open, but we'll get into that at another time. But guys, check this shit out. Look at what he sent me. You know this, right? You know this Thick Boy Suspiria limited set? Look at this. Signed by Dario Argento. I did not have a Dario Argento autograph in my collection. I've told the story before. I almost met him at a Monster Mania, and I had a Suspiria one-sheet poster that I wanted him to sign. And his line was big, so I was like, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow on Sunday and see him. And guess what? Sunday came, and he had already left. Like, he didn't show up on Sunday. I don't know if he wasn't scheduled for Sunday or he was sick or something like that. And I was like, dude, I blew it. I'll never meet that guy ever again. He doesn't do conventions much. I'll never get his autograph ever again. Well, I got it on this epic edition of Suspiria from Anchor Bay. And Ryan, if you're watching this, man, thank you. So I can't even thank you enough for this. Unbelievable that just starting a podcast like that has employees of Anchor Bay reaching out being like, I'm going to send you something. Like, insane. It's like one of the coolest things in my collection right now. Seriously, like, who would have thought that epic edition, which I do have a story about I've talked about before, but I will probably do a show just on this edition. But unbelievable. You guys freaking rock. Let me get back to the chat. Ryan's in the house. Decade 80s, what's going on? Blu-ray Addict is what is going on. Retro Ryan is here. Alan, what's going on, man? Let's get radical. Radnet. You like that? You like that? Are you guys part of Radnet? The Rad Network. Of course you guys are. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Everybody roundhouse kick the like button. I 100% agree. It's a free way to support the channel on all my videos. Hit the like button. There's a new button that might pop up that says hype after you hit like. Make sure to hit that too. It doesn't cost you anything, but it definitely does help the channel out. It's a free way to help the channel out. That kind of boosts the channel and basically says, hey, people are digging this video. Let us blast it out to people that watch this kind of content. It really does get more people kind of involved with the channel. And also when we do these live chats, gets more people in here kind of talking about the cool stuff. Marky Balboa in the house. What's going on? Chewy's in here. What's up, man? Thank you, Antanas. I hope you did too. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I have only watched one episode of all the new Stranger Things. And I know that's wild. Like, because I was excited. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I watched one episode. It's not that I didn't like it, but I just have had so much other stuff going on. I hadn't been able to catch up. And then this new one came out. So I was like, well, I can't watch this now. So I've tried to stay away from anything Stranger Things for like the last 2 weeks. And if you guys have noticed, I haven't really been on much on Instagram the last couple of weeks. Just things have been crazy, and obviously with, Stranger Things 2, I didn't want to get spoiled, but yeah, so I've been kind of on, I've been answering questions, messages, comments, best I can. I've been still posting, but I'm trying to just avoid a lot of spoilers as well. So I don't really know anything that's happened on the new Stranger Things. The only thing I glimpsed on, because I saw someone post it and I didn't realize what they were talking about, was there was something about Dream Warriors, either referenced or something. So I did see a little short video of that that someone posted. It wasn't on Instagram though. I was posting something on TikTok. If you're not following me, it's at Born2beRad. I was posting something on TikTok. And what happens is I've learned my lesson where if I post something and I like leave the app, like it sometimes won't post. It'll get stuck at like, 90% or whatever. So sometimes I like just will scroll on there really quick, like while it's uploading. And I happen to see a friend of mine post something and I was like trying to figure out what it was. And it was something about Stranger Things and I got off of it really quick. But I have not. Why that? What up? Thank you. I'm way behind. I'm so behind. Let me try to catch up. I'm sorry. What up, KB? What up? Go check out KB Loves Movies, my man. Any news on Mary Lou Prom Night 2? I don't have news on that. Listen, you gotta talk to Slippy. I don't want to put words in Slippy's mouth, but as far as I know, is right now, talking to him the other day, Red Shirt Pictures is cranking up for 2026 because if you guys know, 2025 Red Shirt Pictures didn't exist. They didn't release anything this year. And, that's a pretty big deal to be a company to not release anything, but there's a lot of work that's been done, right? So 2026, as of right now, I already know for a fact we are at least going to get 3 titles, at least. Now, I even think we're going to probably get more than that. If I had to guess, I would probably say, knowing how everything works, I would say 4. I would guess 4 for the year. I have a feeling prom nights aren't going to make it to 2026. I really don't. I'm guessing prom nights are going to be like a 2027 release. But what I do think is going to happen, which is going to be really cool, is Synapse is going to do prom night in 4K. And then Red Shirt's going to do the other 3. And I think what's going to happen is once they're all out, I think there'll be a bundle to get like a separate box that you could house all of them in, because I think they're going to, even though it's Synapse and Red Shirt, they're working together. So I think all the editions are going to match together, which I think is really cool. So at the end of the day, there might be a box that you can house everything in, which I think would be fan-friggin-tastic. That's a collector's, that's a collector's dream right there, is to get all these things, piece them together, then get an outer box. That's what I always thought Scream Factory should have did, which I think they really dropped the ball on, is like, if you've got all the movies for a franchise, even if they're not coming out at the same time, after you've got them all out, offer a bundle or even just a box on the side and just say, hey, for $20 you can get this box, or hey, here's a bundle that you're going to get this plus a box which will house everything in it. They should have did that with the Child's Play stuff. They should have did that with the Night of the Demon stuff. They should have did that with the Sleepaway Camp stuff. Like all those ones that they had editions for, they should have did that. And there was companies that were doing that. because they saw where Scream Factory maybe screwed up. And I had been saying that since the beginning. Like, I would have rather got a box to house all the Child's Play stuff in at the end of the day than get posters, stickers, extra slipcovers. I would have rather had all that cool Devon art on a box, and then I could have housed everything. Because what you're doing at that point is it's almost like you're forcing people that maybe skipped out on a couple, like, I don't need, I'm not a big fan of Curse, so I'm not going to get that. But then if you get the big box, you're like, well, I got to get Curse now because they all got to fit in here, right? Like, it's almost a sales tactic to make sure everybody buys everything to be complete. And that's what I think Slippy is going to do and Don May are going to do with the prom night stuff. And I think that's genius, to be honest with you. But definitely almost like 99%, we're going to definitely get 3 titles from Red Shirt this year because they're almost done. So they're on like the final stages. So, I mean, you're going to start hearing some stuff pretty soon about that. What up, Jeff? Go check out Jeff and John Doe Juggalo. What's up, man? Gabe, what's up? I watched Silent Night Deadline. I love the toy aspect. Now I need to check out Part 5. I do like Part 5 the best. It's because it's wonky. It's freaking bonkers. If you guys didn't check it out, I did a overlooked, I think it was called, I don't know, something like Crazy Christmas Horror or something like that. I did a video last week about more underrated horror stuff from that takes place around Christmas. And I had the Silent Night, Deadly Night sequels in there, 3, 4, and 5. And I talk a little bit about each one. You guys should check that video out. I actually think some people hate it, but man, I'm going to go to bat and say I freaking think the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise is awesome. It progressively gets more freaking wild and wacky as the series goes on. And after Part 3, 4, and 5 are like their own movies. Like, there's no real connection to 1, 2, and 3. And even 3 is like a very loose connection to the first 2. But I say it's like the series slowly gets more insane as it goes. And that's what I appreciate about it, because there's not a lot of other franchises that do that. So I think if you guys if that Vestron Blu-ray box set of 3, 4, and 5 is still around, get it. They're freaking fun movies. Mayor, of course it is, man. Of course it is. It is Ghostbusters. It's Ghostbusters 2 on TV right now. What up, Dark Room? Go check out Dark Room Reviews. What's going on? Scratch is in the house. What up? You too, man. Dave's Archives. What's up, man? Thanks for being here, Dave. I hear you, dude. I don't know if I've gained 10, but I definitely was off plan on my eating. But again, having the last couple days off, I've been able to work out every day, which has been great. And people are going to be like, you work at a gym. I know, but I'm so busy. I don't even have time to work out. Like, my schedule's crazy with workouts. It's like, I only work out 4 days a week. And it's weird. It's like I work out like Tuesday nights, Wednesday mornings, and Saturday and Sundays. That's like my workout routine right now. Adrian, what's up, man? Perry Fan. The Destroyer! The Destroyer! Oh, hell yeah, guys. If you guys haven't checked out those 2 Turtle Mania, Batamania videos with Justin, you guys got to check those out for sure. Aw, everyone hit the like and love of everything right. Thank you, KB. Appreciate that. Dude, you know what? There are none. There's not a lot around me. And that's what sucks, is being like a collector of all this stuff. Like, I've got a couple thrift stores, but they're very hit or miss. Like, they're called Savers. And like every once in a while I'll get something cool, but like 9 times out of 10, I don't. There is a cool place called Black Lodge Collectibles. If anybody's from the area, that's like the best place, but that's still like, that's still like 35 minutes from me. It's not that close. I like to try to hit up there every couple weeks. And obviously the Archive, that's 2 hours south of me. And then 2 hours north of me is what the hell is it called? Oh my God. I'm like losing my mind tonight. 2 hours north of New Hampshire is, I don't remember. What the hell's the name of that store in New Hampshire? But anyway, there's nothing too close to rent, to buy, nothing. Except the thrift stores, but they're very hit or miss. Oh, Batman Returns. We could talk about that. I'm not sure. We might have talked about it a little bit on the show. I'd have to go back and check, but that would be cool. Heck yeah, I got that too. I haven't watched it yet. Happy holidays. What do you think the best physical media pickup of 2025? You guys, I'm doing a video on that this week, so you're gonna have to wait on that. And I'm gonna do my top 10 ranking. Yeah. Thanks, not trying to hope you're super good, brother. Trying to watch. Wow, hater. Ask her why she's a hater. I've actually seen a lot of 2025 movies in theaters. I'm trying to catch up on new movies. Honestly, like I haven't seen that much. And if I did, it's all been horror. So I'm really behind. But I mean, my two favorites of the year are probably Weapons and Sinners, I think I would probably say. I did see Black Phone too. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was better than expected. Um, would it be my top 5 of the year? I don't know. It would probably be my top 10. I'd have to really think about what came out. Like, guys, this year went by so fast that even when it's the physical media ranking and even when it's the movies and stuff like of this year, I really don't remember what the hell came out. Because I could be thinking of something. It's like, oh no, that was 2024, right? Like I don't know. It just flew by. Like a lot had changed to me at work this year and stuff. So I had a lot at the beginning of the year I had to really try to focus on, and I still do because there's still a lot of stuff I'm kind of learning all the time and trying to keep that thing running and whatnot and trying to keep this running. And it's been crazy, but yeah, it's flew by. It really, really has. Let me see. Wow, I'm so behind. I'm so behind. uh Let me see. Yeah, if you guys see any cool Anchor Bay stuff, hit me up on Instagram for sure. What's up, Chris? Hi from England. I love Great Britain. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for being here. Black Gloves. What's up, Chris? Go check out Chris over there. What's up? What's up? Hope you did too, man. What up? What up? What up? I was just talking about you. I said you made me that cool Chucky box. Oh, dude, 100%. Like, how unreal is that? Dude, you know what? I really do need to get to Monster Mania this year. I do. Like, it's been way too freaking long since I've been to Monster Mania. It's I used to go every year. That was like my main convention. That's where I met Corey Haim for the first time. But I just haven't been going. Because I usually meet up with a bunch of friends and we all meet at a convention, and Monster Mania like it's not that it's kind of far for me to drive, and I'll do the drive. I've done it 100 times, but a lot of times the guys just like to go to Chiller just because it's a little bit more convenient for everybody. I have Bill Lustig as well. I have him on my Maniac Anchor Bay tin, actually. GTS the like 100%. I have not watched any Stranger Things yet. Oh, I'm so behind. You guys have probably heard me say that. THX certified, baby. That logo scared me growing. What up, Tails? How are you? Thoughts on the Shout Factory Hardbox Hard Boiled? They should do more editions for. Yeah, I got it. I got that in Killer, but I haven't watched either of them yet. I mean, I've seen those movies a boatload of times. I had them both on DVD, but I want to check them out again. It's been probably 10 years since I've watched them. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, Mortal Kombat is coming from Arrow. I'm hoping it's both of them in like a box set or something, but we'll see. No matter what, I'm definitely gonna get it. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get a 4K of Blair Witch 2. I don't know if it's the best Blair Witch though. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, so yeah, the MGM DVD, that's the best one to get right now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I think a lot of these companies should do. If you got both movies in a franchise, like give us a box. People would buy that shit. I think that's important. I think for collectors, I personally love to have all the series together in a house together. It's just easy to store them that way. I mean, I think it's really cool. What up, Brian Goes Blue and Coco too? Go check them out. My buddy Brian. I hope you had a good holiday, man. I grabbed Rudy more for Weakness Syndrome. Had to house my day. 100%. 100%. Ragnar. Hold on. I know I'm behind on the chat, so I'm just trying to catch up. What up, Tom? How are you, man? Wishmaster 1 through 4. They did a little box set, small box set through Vestron, yeah. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen it, but I've heard kind of mixed things about it. But I do want to see Bull Moose. Thank you, Robert. I told you I was like losing my mind here. Bull Moose is where I go up in New Hampshire, but I don't get to go a lot. It's 2 hours, so it takes up a lot of the day. It's like 2 hours there, 2 hours in the store, and then 2 hours back. So it's like, that's a 6-hour hole I have to create to go there. Figures, what's up, Ben? Did I get any figures lately? I actually did I did. I have these two right here. Check these out. I'm trying to think. These might be the only figures I've gotten recently. Dude, I pre-order so much shit, I forget what I order, and then it just randomly comes in the mail. Check this out. Sick. So look at that. And then look at this. How sick. Little blood sport figures that look like those old Hasbros that I loved growing up as a kid. I just got these in this week. I saw Influencer. I thought it was good. I haven't seen the new one though. Strange Harvest. Oh wait, is that new? I'm thinking of Savage Harvest. Sorry, I was gonna say. Wait a minute. Let me see. I mean, they were putting out a lot of European stuff, tons of it. I think the problem was when they were getting acquired by Stars is when everything kind of went south. That was everybody started leaving when that merger happened, and Slippy said they were planning for that merger before it even happened. Like they got bought out by somebody else first, I think, and then Stars acquired them. So, as soon as that started happening, everybody started kind of figuring out what's next. But all the stuff that Blue Underground was doing, I mean, Anchor Bay had already done it. All that stuff. I don't think there's any Blue Underground really that Anchor Bay didn't already do before. But I think the problem was they weren't re-releasing all of it. And I think the writing was on the wall because literally after Stars took over, that's when they stopped really producing a lot of that stuff. And then Blue Underground started getting all of it. But like with Blue Underground now, I don't know what they're doing over there now. They're not releasing a lot. And they're just going back to the well to all the stuff they have, and they're not letting those rights go. So it's like you're just going to keep seeing new versions of Maniac and all this stuff, which again is fine. But yeah, it's like I just feel like I just don't see a lot of evolution with Blue Underground right now. And they were one of the bigger names too. Them and Anchor Bay were the two big ones for me, during the DVD era for sure. What up, Punisher? Really, that is wild. I'm glad it's coming out. Sure. I don't buy a lot of Criterion stuff. I mean, it is what it is. I'll buy Barbarian for sure. I just got Pee-wee and I watched it today. Stylus is cool. What up, what up, what up? It was good, man. It's good. Heck yeah, I'm kind of caught up now, I guess. Charlie says Crash and Burn from 1990. Blue Run from 88 Films is good. Fantastic Hard Slip. Interesting. I have not seen Crash and Burn. Nice. Nice. You know what, though? Full Moon does do some good box sets. I really do want the subspecies one. It might be sold out though, but they actually do a really good job with the box sets. What up, Eli? Yeah, agree. Don't forget to slash the like button and sub to the Rad channel. Guys, it's the end of the year. Let's share this stuff out. Sub to the channel if you're not. Hit those likes. Share all my videos. Any video you want, share it to friends, Facebook groups, whatever. Let's try to finish the year strong over here on the channel. Let me see. Blue Underground's 4K Circle of Iron. I've never seen that. I've never seen Circle of Iron. All right. So what I'll do is all right. All right, I'm going to quiz you guys on this right now. All right, I'm going to do my first little giveaway here. Now, it might not be for everybody. Might not be for everybody. And again, I'm going to add some stuff as we go because I'm just kind of going to do this, throw this out there. But remember these things? I have this 50 movie pack, drive-in movie classics. Look at this thing. Now, we got movies on here like Absolution, Beast from Haunted Cave, Creepers. Now, one of the movies I bought this for back in the day was Day of the Panther, which is out from Umbrella, which is freaking awesome, by the way. Don't Look in the Basement. I don't know why Don't Look in the Basement not have, does that have any new additions? Because I feel like that's kind of one of those like public domain movies that I don't think anybody's done anything with. Don't Open Till Christmas. I'm just throwing out some ones that maybe you guys know. Lazarus Syndrome, Woman of Devil Island, The Werewolf or the Vampire Woman, Voodoo Black Exorcist, Vengeance of the Zombies, Twister's Revenge, Trauma, let me see, Snow Beast, Savage Weekend. So a lot of these have come out from like Vinegar Syndrome and stuff like that. But this is one of those big chunky sets here. Remember these things? They were popular back in the day. A lot of these, like I said, have come out. You know, they're not housed well. You know, they're housed in like sleeves like this. But it was a cool set back in the day. I used to buy a lot of these in the Grindhouse ones to kind of just get a lot of movies in one hit. But I've got to start making room, guys, for stuff. And I have a bunch of stuff over here. We're going to do a live auction soon. But I was like, hey, I'll start throwing some of this stuff out there just for some giveaways. If anybody's interested in this Drive-In Classics, this DVD, what I need from you. Now, you have to be from the States only because shipping will kill me. Okay. And make sure to email me at Born2beRad, BRN2BERAD. There's no O in Born on my email at gmail.com. Or if you're on Instagram, you can find me there. Just shoot me a DM. And Facebook, I guess, too, you could DM me at Born2beRad. But I'll try to get better. I have a tough time like answering my Facebook messages because Messenger's weird on there because I'm on a Messenger like just with my regular account with friends and stuff. So like the Born2beRad messages get buried and I have to go to like a whole different thing. But message me on there with your address if you win this. Let's say, okay, so if you guys watch the Rad Christmas special. Okay, if you watch the Rad Christmas special, and even if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this, but my grandmother used to have something every Christmas on the table. And I never understood why this was a thing. And I guess it was a big tradition around the holidays with a lot of people. But it's still mind-boggling to me that this is even a thing. So if you could tell me what it is I'm talking about, this will be yours. So first person who tells me this holiday tradition that my grandmother had and other people had that was on the table, and I thought to myself, what the hell is this for? And you guys let me know. Let me know down below. The doll is a good answer, but it's not the answer. Robert, that's a good answer too, but that's not the answer. What up, Will? You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. And I'll tell you a story once somebody gives me an answer. And I'll keep looking at the chat. But that'll be our first giveaway. Chewy Gringo wins. Chewy, are you from the States? Let me know. It was the damn bowl of the shelled nuts. It's the nuts in the shell. And what's so funny, guys, listen to this. Listen to this. So on Christmas Eve, I had my family over, right? And my mother shows up with a bowl full of the shelled nuts with the crackers and a bowl full of the fruit slice candies, which means my mother's watching the shows. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I actually still have them upstairs. So if you guys want to watch me try to crack some of those nuts live, I might be able to do it tonight. But yeah, that was the answer. The nuts and nutcracker, Brian. You guys got it. But Chewy, you were the first one to get it. If you are in the States, this will be yours. And if you are not, it's going to go to Wet Movie One. What's up, Brandon? Go check out Wet Movie One. Hope you had a good holiday, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I'm so sorry. It's A-Dub. A-Dub won. Sorry, Gringo. I didn't see his one up there. Shit. A-Dub won. I am so sorry, Gringo. The mixed nuts. Yes. A-Dub, hit me up. You won that. Let me just put that on there. Boom. Little sticky note. A-Dub. Sorry, dude. I didn't see you there. All right. We'll do more. We'll do more. What up, Jamie? Yeah, the walnuts, dude. What's the deal with that? Like, a couple of people did it just because she brought them the other night. But it is wild. It's so messy. It's like you just had someone's house cracking walnuts all over the coffee table, like crumbs and shit. It never made sense to me. Wait, hold on a second. Am I losing my mind? Oh no, he got it. He got it. You're right. All right, we're good. A-Dub got it. All right, we'll get to that. All right, let me look at some of these packages. Now I got this sent in. Anchor Bay sent me all their new stuff. So the new Anchor Bay sent me all their new stuff here. I mean, it's again, if you guys don't know, the new Anchor Bay is by name only. They don't have the catalog. Their whole goal right now is they are trying to create new cult classics. That's their big thing. Now, in time, will they maybe release some old school stuff? Yeah, maybe. But I think right now they're really just trying to build up a library, build up some funds to be able to compete with some of these other labels. So, they've got some new stuff coming out. I'll show you what they sent. I don't know. I don't know any of these movies, by the way. I don't know what to say about this. Young blonde stalked and murdered. Brand new from Anchor Bay Entertainment. I don't know if this is gonna be up my alley. Doesn't sound like it, but yeah, this is coming out or it just came out. The Fantastic World of Bob and Kathy Burns, Beast Wishes. Anchor Bay. Candy Apple. Let's see. Mutant Swinger from Mars. This doesn't look new. This looks old. What year did this come out? This is a long-lost sci-fi film from the 50s. Has been rediscovered. Interesting. Long-lost alien flick from the 50s is rediscovered. I've never heard of it. And Dead Man's Barstool. Guys, I don't know anything about these, but these are brand new from the Anchor Bay Library. They are either out now or coming out. So thank you, Tom over there, for sending these over. Let me see. Really? I hear you, man. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but I'm hoping I can drop some pretty cool news regarding Anchor Bay very soon for 2026. I hear you, brother. That's what it seems like a lot of collectors are saying with this. And hopefully there'll be a little turn of the tide here, but I will keep you guys posted as soon as I can. So sorry, guys. just the show. Yeah, dude. Seriously, like it's like, what was the point of that? Like, let's just do this and we make a huge mess. I don't know. Just buy like regular nuts without the shells, right? All right. What am I doing here? Oh, all right. So I'm going to take this. So check this. I got a gift. Now, this is coming from someone who watches the show, but also I train her at my gym. So I told her I would just add this to my pile of stuff because I know she'll be watching. So Nina, if you're watching, let's see what she got me. Whoa! Now, wow. What? Now, I don't know anything about this. Is this new? Guys, let me know. Did this just come out? I'm not all in on, like, I don't know everything going on about books, right? She's really into books and horror books, and she collects horror books and stuff. But check this out. How badass is this? The Exorcist. Look at this cover. What? Glows in the dark. Is this new? Let me see. I can't find a Texas Roadhouse. Nina, if you're watching, kiddo, thank you so much. I'll see you this week. Thank you for this. How sick is this, though? What a cool cover. I don't own The Exorcist in novel form at all. But this is rad. Wow. I just don't know if this came out or not. I have no idea. But look at this, too. The side of the cover, the page is all green. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's one of these for, it's new and it's also got a rosemary. That makes sense. That's cool. Tails, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Hope you like the content. Thank you for hanging out live. These are always fun. But I'll definitely go back and check out the older videos. This is a bright ass green right here. And it's got that cool spot gloss. This is a really cool looking book here. And this is gonna be cool. Oh man, I gotta find some time to get to this stuff. I have so many Stephen King books too, and I have so many R.L. Stein books and shit. Oh dude, it does look like Typo Negative. Thank you for purchasing October Rust. Dude, I love Typo Negative. Thank you, Nina. Nina. All right. What do you want to do? Do you want to do another giveaway? I have two more boxes here to open, and I can do another giveaway. What do you guys want to do? You have quite a lot of horror books. Yeah, they're cool, man. It's just, again, I have a tough time even catching up with the movies. I just watched this week. I just watched The Mask 4K, and I've had that for like 2 months. So like I'm still playing catch up on a lot of this stuff. But again, I watched a lot of movies for a video I'm doing. I've got that Hammer horror video to do. I've got them all right here. I just got to rank them and do the video. That's all. But let's do another giveaway. Do you want to do another horror pack? How about this? This is a DVD though. DVD as well. How about this one? 20 horror films. Look at this. There's some classics on here and there's some little guys on here. You've got Prophecy 2, Wes Craven's Dracula 3, House That Wouldn't Die, Sea People, which is a great ass movie if you guys haven't seen it. The Greenskeeper, Grimm, Evil Bong 3, Deadly Instincts, Evidence of Haunting, Seven Nights of Darkness, Halloween 6, Children of the Corn 6, The Dark, Lurking Fear with Jeffrey Combs, Hellraiser 3, Sideshow, Dead of Night, The Haunting of Hollow Farm, Shackled, and Head of the Family. This is a pretty stacked lineup on this bad boy. Look at this. 20 horror films. You got some bangers. And even like the little ones too, like Seed People is cool. Greenskeeper. A lot of like full moons. Head of the Family's cool. All right, so let's see what we can do to get this one here. Let's think what I can talk about. I want it to be about old videos to see who's watching or not. Let's see. What? Okay, I did a top 10 this year. Maybe it was end of last year. I did a top 10 favorite werewolf movies. Tell me my number one in that video. What was my favorite werewolf movie, which did get a little bit of some heat with the viewers with my pick. So if anybody remembers that top 10 my favorite werewolf movies of all time, what took number one? And like I said, when I said it, a lot of people kind of came back at me about a little bit, but I said, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Keep rocking. Wolfman 2025. I actually didn't mind Wolfman 2025. Nobody's gotten it yet. I actually thought that was better than expected. And a lot of people kind of shit on it. I actually enjoyed that more than I enjoyed Frankenstein, to be honest with you. Holy shit, A-Dub. A-Dub wins again. Teen Wolf. This guy's watching all the content, baby. Look at this guy. Damn. What up, Dr. Rotz? What's up, man? What up, pig? No, the answer's Teen Wolf. A-Dub's second win, baby. You're getting two things, dude. Just keep racking up the points here. You wake up in the middle of the night, and instead of music compilation commercial, you hear a horror compilation with evil. Dude, you know what's funny? Let's talk about this. I love going back in time and talking about this kind of stuff. It's just like memories growing up, right? And I think it really had to do with maybe the age that you were. Look at this. A-Dub says he'll give Gringo the DVD one. If you're here, Gringo, you can hit me up if you're in the US. You know, I have some cool stories about that. So, you know, do you remember that? Like going to bed? I remember this a lot too, like when I would be at a friend's house, like we do like a sleepover and we try to like stay up all night, right? We'd be watching MTV music videos, writing down like new bands that we're hearing, and then going to Circuit City the next day and like trying to find the CD, or putting on like a movie or something on TV and then it ends and you wake up in the middle of the night and there's like something else on the TV and you're like, oh my God, what movie is this? I only saw a quick clip. Like that happened to me at my friend Mark's house with Shocker. I remember waking up in the middle of the night and seeing Shocker on TV and seeing him walking around the field like limping and getting in the girl's body. And I'm like, what is this? Like I had never seen it before. And I was glued to the TV until finally I waited for it to like, I think it wanted to go into a commercial and it was like, you know, coming back Shocker or something. I was like, holy shit, Shocker. And it became like one of my favorite movies horror movies from the 90s. Same thing with like music, right? We'd watch MTV, we'd write down bands, we'd fall asleep, and you'd wake up in the middle of the night to like this random music. And I can remember right now, one of the songs I remember waking up to was Stabbing Westward. I think it was like their first hit song that they had on their first album. I can't remember the name of it now, but I remember seeing the video and being like, holy shit, who is this? What is this? And like waiting the video to end. And then when you see the name of the band, like on the bottom corner and like the album and the song, I remember like writing it down. And like the next day I'm like, dude, like we got to go to Circuit City and get Stabbing Westward. Like I heard a song last night, like when you were sleeping, it was so cool. And we bought it. And I was like, this album rocks. Like it was just like those type of memories, just like, dude, this is like 30 years ago probably since this happened, or maybe 25, and I'm sitting here talking about it like I can remember it like it was yesterday. Like, that is insane that those little things stick so hard in your memory. It's insane to me, like, and I think it's just because we didn't we didn't take so much for granted back then. With your phone and just having such access to anything you want at any time, like you don't appreciate a lot of things, the small things, right? Like when you had to like find a music video to find out the name of a band or whatever, it was just a whole different time. And then run to the store and see if they have it. It was just wild. And that's what's so crazy. And if you guys have any memories like that, like waking up in the middle of the night seeing something or hearing something. You know what I used to wake up to all the time was like Pure Moods, like buy this album, Pure Moods. And of course, I got the album. It would always have the X-Files song and like the song from like freaking Eyes Wide Shut or some shit, Enigma. Um no, loved that. Or like Monster Ballads. Remember yesterday, walking in, like loved it. Loved those late night infomercials, man. Loved it. So I know this is off on a tangent, but man, that things like that bring back so many cool memories of like why I just love this shit. Like it's things like that stick in your brain. You can't replicate that. Hell yeah, man. It's so much fun. So much fun. Yes, it was. What do I have to do to make you love? Dude, I have not heard that album in probably 30 years. It was that song. It was that song. Oh my God. There was another band around that time, and I cannot put my finger on who it was. They had like, feel like it was like a one-hit wonder. It almost kind of fell in the same vein as a Stabbing Westward. And like a part of me feels like I remember the video, but I keep thinking about it. And I always keep thinking about like, remember that Danzig video where like he was kind of underground that came around that time? Like I keep getting it mixed up with that one. I don't know. Like I feel like there's this band that had like a one hit song that I really loved. And it felt like it was around the time of like Stabbing Westward. Like it was like kind of like that. But I can't ever put my finger on what it was. Yeah, Stabbing Westward had that song, but that might have been on their second album. Dude, I couldn't even remember Bull Moose, and I was literally there like 2 months ago. Yeah, you'd have those girls like doing like call us at 1-900. Yeah. Dude, aren't those memories the best? The best. Yeah, that was a big song for them too. And yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Skim. You guys know, watching things through the lines, we all did it. We all did it. Dude, 100%. You know, it was like that was like, do you remember that band like was it Four Squirrels? They had that like Mighty KC song that was like fucking badass, but then the rest of the album was like very kind of shitty. And I don't think you ever heard from them again. But I think it was like, was that about Kurt Cobain or something? That was a cool ass song. That was a cool ass song. And yeah. Ah, quinoa. Rainy Day Thrift, what's up, brother? Yeah. Dude, I used to watch Stern all the time late at night in my teens, for sure. I remember Gravity Kills, but it wasn't that. Not Tripping Daisies. Nah, I would know it if you said it. Serving your time. Serving your time what? Wait, where have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Tales from the Crypt was another big one. Yeah, what the heck? Where the heck have you been, brother? uh Dishwalla. I don't know if I liked KMFDM a lot, but that's not them. Um Oh, is that what happened? Oh yeah, I think I do remember that. I do remember. I think they died. Yes. 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 That doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. I can't. I can't. It's been. I've like thought about it in the past, and I never could really. I think I've even tried to look it up, and I just can't. I don't know enough about the song or the band. I just remember them kind of feeling like they were like. What would you call that music back then? It was like alternative, but like it was kind of industrial-ish. I don't even know where you'd fit these bands in. Sponge, great freaking album, man. That song was awesome. Such a good album. Oh wow, Daly. Really? That's insane. I never saw them live, even if they came to Providence. That's killer. For only 7 cents a day, you can sponsor this child. Show the kids like so hungry, like drinking water. Sad, dude. Miss Cleo. Hell yeah. Miss Cleo. Ah, damn it. Why were the 90s so freaking awesome? Man, you guys missed out. If you guys weren't teenagers of the 90s, I don't know what to tell you. It was the best. It really was. All right, let's get to another box here. Ugh. Ugh. All right, I got a box from Melski. All right. It wasn't Filter. Of course, I'm going to remember them. Everclear, Local H, dude. I remember all these guys. So listen to this. So here's a funny story. I come from a family of musicians. I obviously didn't get that talent again, but I also didn't put enough effort into it, right? So in 8th grade middle school graduation, I got a guitar. That was my gift. Because I was so into music in middle school, like I was just talking about. And in high school, I just loved it. Like I was collecting CDs like a freaking madman. I was obsessed. So my dad's a musician, so he got me a guitar, and I was stoked, and I wanted to learn, and he was trying to teach me, but like I didn't want to learn the old fashioned way. Like I just wanted to learn songs, right? Like I was just like, I don't care, like just show me songs, blah blah blah. And the only song I ever could play on the guitar was the Everclear song, like din 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 din. I'm still living with your go. Like that was the only song I ever could play a guitar, and then I gave it up, and I'm like, I'm not doing this shit no more. And I never picked it up again. And then my brother picked it up, and then he became a big musician. So wild. That was the only song that I ever learned on guitar. Don't, guys, you're gonna keep making me sing. It wasn't Eagle Eye Cherry. Save tonight. Tomorrow will be Columbia House, man. BMG, Columbia House. Hell yes. Hell yes. Oh my god. All right, let me get into this mailbox here. All right. Is Mel in here? Somebody just said hi, Mel. No, sup, Mel. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Wow, she does what a good rapping job she does here. What a good rapping job. Mel is in the house. What's up, Mel? I got your box here. Look at this. What do we got? All Anchor Bays over here? Got me some Anchor Bay goodness. Oh. I don't have this one. Autopsy. I don't have this. Oh, what's this? Ooh, you didn't look inside, did you? Look at this. You got the catalog for some official movie merch. Look at this. You want a Nosferatu shirt? You want an Anchor Bay shirt? Look at this. If you do want an Anchor Bay shirt, go on shop.born2beRad.com and you can get an Anchor Bay shirt and an Anchor Bay Archives shirt and all cool rad merch. Dude, this is wow. I gotta replicate this. Dude, it's got that cool like rainbow, like Dawn of the Dead tee. Damn. This is fire. Very, very cool. Yeah, guys, if you want any Anchor Bay Archives merch, go to shop.born2beRad. You get Rad Pack merch, Rad Dudes merch, Born to Be Rad merch. Let me see. Never Cry Wolf. I have it. Now, I would use these for giveaways right now, but I got to talk to my co-host because we promised each other if we got doubles, we would come to each other first. Macabre. I have this, but I think I have a Blue Underground one, which if that's the case, I'll do a giveaway right now for it. Hold on a second. Do I have it? Do I have it? Let's see. I don't see it over there, but I thought I had a Blue Underground version of this. You too. Yeah, you guys, if you want to become a Rad member to the channel, you can just join the Rad memberships and you can sponsor a YouTuber for just, I think, like $1.99 a month. Think about that. You too can sponsor a YouTuber for $1.99 a month. And it'll just be an easy way to support the channel. So you guys can do that. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Mike. I don't have this either. You're a criminal. Nice. Look at this. Demon Hunter. I do have this one. All right. Very cool. Wow. I'm getting Anchor Bay craziness over here. Let's see. What is this? A Friday the 13th VHS tape. What is this? Look at that image on the front here. What is this? Friday the 13th. It says Up All Night. So is this the episode of Up All Night? Okay, cool. Cool, thank you. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Let me see. And more, is this more Anchor Bays? More Anchor Bays? I should sell my used headbands? I don't know if anybody would want those. Oh, no, Manhunter. Oh, but this is a different one. I think I have this one, though. I think I have this one. But I did just get the other one. So, guys, if Wes has a lot of these, I'll be doing some more Anchor Bay giveaways. I have this one, All Souls Day. This is one of those movies that they did where, like they did some of these movies to try to make them more cult classics. Like this was kind of more unknown at the time. I have this one too, but this is a cool one, guys. Malevolence. This is a badass movie. I actually was thinking about doing a video on this series, the Malevolence series. This had a lot of hype behind it. This was another one, like I said before, where Anchor Bay was trying to make these new cult hits. And that's kind of what Anchor Bay is doing now. But these did become pretty well-loved movies. I don't think this has many other editions, though. I'm surprised no one's picked this up. I do have the double disc of Manhunter, yes. I have this one too. It Waits. This is with Serena Vincent. This is another one of those movies that they did that they tried to kind of get over. So this was like almost like one of those Anchor Bay kind of exclusive movies. I don't have this, and this is still sealed. Thunderstruck. I've never seen it. Anybody know about Thunderstruck? Looks like it's a comedy of some kind. And I don't have this one either. Where the Buffalo Roam with Bill Murray. I've never seen this either. Very cool. Wow, so much Anchor Bay. Let me see which ones I have. Put those ones aside. Demon Hunter. Okay. Put these ones aside. Thank you, Mel. Oh, yeah. Alexander Diodaro is in the second one. There's 3, I think. I think I have 3 of them. Fletch, All Souls Day, sci-fi. Yes, it's like it feels like a sci-fi movie. It probably started there. And there's something else in here. Is there more? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Do I think I'll eventually own? No way. Dude, you know what? The more I learn about Anchor Bay, the more I realize how much shit that they had. I like Elite stuff too. I like to collect Elite stuff. No, because there's so much like Anchor Bay, like non-horror stuff. I'd love to get all the horror stuff. You know, I got to be a little bit more picky on the non-horror stuff now just because I'm running out of space. And I'd rather just focus on the horror stuff. Unless it's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that they did that had to do with Disney and stuff. So I want to get some of that. What the hell is this? I don't want to wreck this thing because I might have to re-put it in. Yeah, that's why. I want to try to stick to mostly horror. But there's going to be some that aren't horror that I want. But I want to try to stick to mostly the horror stuff. All right, hold on here. This is weird and wild. What the frick is going on here? Look at this. A Fast Times at Ridgemont High ornament. Sick. Wait, is who I think it... I'm so confused. So confused. Wow, look at this. Another cool ornament of this light up tree. I love these little light up trees. I have a white one in my movie room right now. Sick. Oh, is another VHS tape in here? What is this now? A little Freaky Tales action on VHS. Look at, dude, I loved this movie. We actually, I was with Mel when we saw this movie at Panic Fest, and me, her, and Justin loved it. Loved Freaky Tales. This is a cool ass movie. Did this come out this year? This might be one of my favorites of the year. I thought this was fun as hell. You know, I really, really did. And I don't know if it was just the experience that we had because we were there, but I'll be honest, I haven't watched it again since Panic Fest. And I did get the Blu-ray, but I have not even watched it yet. And I'm hoping that I still like it a lot. I just thought it was super cool, super bonkers. I really did like it. It really was super cool the way they did it. I interviewed the directors and stuff and the writers of this movie after we saw it. I just liked it so much. But if you guys haven't seen Freaky Tales, I highly recommend it. It's from Lionsgate. You can get it now. You can get it like a standard edition. You can get it in a cool like limited edition. I think that's still available. I got the VHS. This is awesome. Thank you, kiddo. Look at all you didn't have to get me all this stuff. Crazy. Crazy. Rad Pack tradition is you getting us ornaments. Yes. Yes. I don't think it was Thrill Kill Cult. Let me see. Yeah, dude, it was a cool movie. Like, I like the idea that they took a lot of like real events and they turned them into this bonkers ass movie. Like, I really do like that a lot. And I've told this story before. We're sitting in the theater and it was like the first screening ever of this movie. They had security there making sure nobody had a phone in their hand. Like, it was like the directors were there, the writers were there, Lionsgate was there, and basically was like, phones away. Like, we see a phone out, like, you're out. And when the movie started and all of a sudden it's coming down and you see the marquee and it's the Lost Boys and everybody's leaving the theater, I was like, holy shit, this is cool. And it just got really cool from there. It was like an anthology flick. And I talked about this before, is the first anthology part one really resonated with me because I was part of like the hardcore scene, like in the 90s, in high school, right when I started college. I was heavily into like the hardcore scene. So like movies like Green Room and movies like Freaky Tales, like I almost feel like I was there. Like I was in situations like that. And that's why I think a lot that resonated with me even more. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend that. But again, I haven't rewatched it since Fanic Fest, and I've had the 4K or whatever it was that came out since it came out. But I gotta change that. But this would be a fun one to put on in the background over here during some streams. It's got some wild shit in there. Mel, kiddo, if you're still in here, thank you so much for this stuff, kid. You're the best. Now you want to do another giveaway? Let's see. I gotta think of a good one. I got a whole box of stuff over here. What can I use as a giveaway? I can do an Anchor Bay giveaway right now because I know Wes doesn't have this. All right, how's this? A drive-in double feature, Anchor Bay, Mountain of the Cannibal God, and Cannibal Man. This is one of those Anchor Bay drive-in movies. This double pack. This is a cool addition. That's a cool addition. Anybody's into cannibal stuff. I'm trying to think what can I use as my question here. Let's think. Mel, what would be a good question? Do you want to do the subscriber question? Let me see. I don't even know Justin's favorite movie. Well, kind of. I don't know if it's his favorite movie. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what his favorite movie is. Do I? I already said what my favorite movies of the year was. I can't use that. Let's see. Wait. Are you trying to say you know that? You know his favorite movie? Oh, I know his favorite movie. All right. Okay. Let's do that. Now you'd have to kind of watch the Rad Pack podcast on YouTube to know this, but actually I don't even know, to be honest, if he's ever mentioned it on there. I'm going to give you guys a clue. Justin from Justin's Basement. What is his favorite horror movie of all time? It's actually his favorite movie of all time, but it's a horror movie. Okay, I'm going to see if anybody knows this. he tells us it's his favorite movie, but like he never talks about it, so I never would guess it was his favorite movie. Start throwing some guesses out there, and if you can win this Anchor Bay, and I'll start giving some hints too. The movie came out in 1980, okay? The movie came out in 1980. It was a horror movie. It's Justin's favorite movie. What's up, Liana? Nope, Nick, it's not Lost Boys. Striptease is a good guess, Flesh, but it's not that. Not Maniac. And that is for Drive-In, Double Pack, Cannibal God, Cannibal Man. Big Idea is one. It's The Shining from 1980. Big Idea is 3. You get this double pack. Hit me up. Instagram. And I know he said it, here's Johnny, but I know what he was talking about. There you go. Who would have ever guessed that his favorite movie was The Shining? I wouldn't have. I forget half the time. It's kind of wild, right? It is a banger film, but it's one of those things that like I've never heard him talk about it. And then one day we were all talking about favorite movies, like, oh yeah, my favorite movie is The Shining. I'm like, I've never heard you once ever mention that movie in conversation ever. So all right. Hold on. All right. Mike Bernard, are you in the house right now? Mike Bernard in the house. If you are here, Mike, let me know. Because I'm about to open this package, and this is the last one I have over here. All right. Dude, I didn't know you were from Salem. Did I know that, Mike? Ooh, there's a note in here. Oh, what great handwriting you have. What amazing handwriting you have, sir. All right. Hey, Garrett, thanks for all the great content. I've been tuning in since the Rad Report on Region Free. Wow. Old school. Here are a few gems from my early days of collecting. Haven't had a VCR in years, so I figured they would use a new home. They could use a new home. Then there's a wild card that I found at Harrison's in Salem. Always great bumping into you at the archive. Oh, Mike from the archive. I do remember. Have a grad Christmas, Mike. Is Mike here? Oh, baby. Dude, are you kidding me? I don't have this. VHS Dead Alive. What a dude, this is a hard VHS to get, man. This is a hard one to get. Wow. If you got more VHS you're just sitting on, brother, hit me up. Look at this. Shit. That's freaking killer. That is killer. What a gift. What's this one? Ooh, a little Anchor Bay ski. What are the Anchor clams? I only do Anchor Bay clamshells. I only do Anchor Bay clamshells. Other than that, no clamshells over here. No clamshells, just the Anchor Bay ones. But I do not have this one. I do not have this clamshell. I've got part 1, but not part 2. Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Mike. Dude, that's sick. Wow, he pays attention, man. Wow, dude. I think I might have mentioned this like once. Like one time. Wow. All right. Let's do this here. Okay. So, now guys, don't go anywhere because I'm going to have two big giveaways left. Two big ones. Let me just make sure. Maybe I got more. Let me see what I can do here. Okay. So I mentioned the other day that I ended up picking up all the Anchor Bay Silk Stockings on DVD, right? But I thought I had all of them, but I only ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was a fifth season that I thought I was getting everything. I didn't realize it was a fifth season. Well, Mike sent me the fifth season. What? How the hell? I got him, dude. What? Wait. Flip it. Look at that. Boom. All 5 Anchor Bay seasons of Silk Stockings. You talk about something from the 90s as a teenager. Silk Stockings was the jam. What? Never heard of the show on USA? Remember Pacific Blue? This was like pre-Pacific Blue. Very, very awesome. Wow. So I completed this now. This is dope, dude. Wow. Thank you, man. Killed it. Appreciate you, Mike. Dude, it was that opening song was killer. it was softcore for all of us who couldn't have the pay channels, correct? Yes. Heck yeah. Down. So cool. There's a lot of underwear in the show for sure. Oh man. All right. All right, here's what I'm going to give away right now. Dream On. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember Dream On. Let me see. Am I missing something? I feel like there was something else I wanted to give away here. I don't know what it is. All right, well, how's this? Since nobody came forward about this, I have Jester, which is a pretty cool movie, sealed. And it's not Jester 2, but it's the promo box I was sent, which comes with a shirt, a poster, all that stuff. And I'm going to throw Jester inside. The t-shirt is size, I believe, XL. And this whole box can be yours. It's for the movie Jester, but it comes with all the Jester 2 merch. Anybody want this? What? Is there 8 seasons? Maybe Anchor Bay lost the license after 5, maybe. And that's why there's only maybe 5. I'm pretty sure there's only 5 Anchor Bay DVD seasons. I think. Almost positive. But as far as them having more seasons and maybe they're not out any other way, I could be wrong. But is anybody interested in the Jester Part 1 in this promo box with all this swag in there? Remember Pacific Blue? You know what else? You know what I would love to get on? I don't think it ever had a physical media edition, but do you remember when Baywatch tried to be like that? And it was called like was it called like Miami Nights or something? Remember when like it was like David Hasselhoff played like the same character, but he was like more of like a undercover like cop or something like that. It almost had like episodes that were kind of horror and thriller and stuff. Baywatch Nights, dude, that was sick. Did that have a DVD set or anything like that? That was a cool ass movie show. I used to love that show. That's cool. Oh, Forever Night. I have that over here. It was X-Files, but Baywatch. Yes, that was so badass. Does that have any physical media copies? Oh, wow. Okay. Mill Creek has a set with 6 through 8 of 6. All right, cool, man. Thanks. I'll have to look into that. Damn, 8 seasons. Holy shit. I did not order the Cinemuseum Lost Boys. No. Now, is that available on their eBay store now? If it is, I might get it. Because I know it's done finally. All right, that Jester set. All right, here's a cool one. All right, so as you know, I do a lot of collabs, right? I do a lot of collabs with people. And what I like to do is if I have these collabs, I like to kind of have like a group name, right? I like that. It's my wrestling personality. Now, there's 4 group names with the word rad in it. Okay. Whoever can name all 4 groups that I've been a part of on YouTube that have the word rad in it, put it down below. There's 4. And this should give you a clue. Let me know. Forever Night season 3. What do I have over here? Forever Night. I have a red one. I think that's I don't know if that's just a season. I'm trying to see is Lost Boys. I'm gonna let you guys think about that. 4 different rad related groups that I've done collabs with. A-Dub's kind of close, but no. Did you see somebody some bootleg company just put out Werewolf the complete series like in HD or something like that on Blu-ray? I was thinking about trying to snag that because I don't see that ever coming out. That does sound cool though. I think it was Werewolf was the show. Some company just put out Blu-ray of it, of the full series. But it's like a bootleg, but I don't think we're ever going to get that. Brian's close. He's 2 of the 4. It's a group. It's groups. It's a group that use the word rad in the name. Rad Company is a show, and Rad Up All Night is a show. Also, like, so Silk Stockings, like the last 3 seasons are kind of almost like a little bit different. Like when I think of X-Files too, like I always think of like pre-Mulder and post-Mulder. Dude, Germany has its own set of rules around here. It's funny because I'll do a lot of these DVD videos talking about like out of print stuff or stuff that, you know, will never get released. And everybody always writes, Germany has an edition. Things that are banned. No, Germany's got it. It's like Germany just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, they do put out everything. Now, I recently just got an Anchor Bay set that I did not know existed. I'll tell you that. So I will put that. I will probably do a video on that when I get it, because there's not many times that I get completely stumped on something. I saw this and I'd never seen this anywhere before. And the reason is it's the UK, right? So the UK, they had very different rules than we had here. So Anchor Bay UK had a very different set of rules. Um, Big idea is you are super close. I'm going to tell you right now that the last one isn't even one that I do on my channel. So this is going to be the hard one. But yeah, so they have a whole different set of rules over this. There's a lot of things that they did in the UK for Anchor Bay that I'm still kind of figuring out. And there's a couple different box sets that I'm after. And it's just finding them in decent quality is the hard part. But I just picked up one that I recently, when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know this existed until today. So I had to just get it. And what's crazy is that when I got it, the person selling it reached out and they said, "Is this Born to be Rad?" I'm like, shit, this keeps happening to me. People keep knowing it's me. So if you're watching this, man, what's going on? It's the Anchor Bay show. It's part of the collecting I'm doing now. I'm trying to go back and collect some of these like rare, horror history editions, and can use them for the podcast and all this stuff. But it was something I'd never seen before. Ragnar, you have a lot of Anchor Bay. I'm gonna tell you two that I want. I want the Living Dead trilogy. So the Trilogy of the Dead set. I want the Sleepaway Camp box set, and I want the Evil Dead 3-pack set. Those are the three that I want right now, but it's trying to find them in decent condition and for a good price is the hardest part. So, trying to find them for a good price and then also in good condition that's been challenging. That's been challenging. The Coffin box sets, I just saw someone posted the Coffin box sets and they're going for like, I think they had 4 and they were selling the 4 of them for like $800. So those are expensive. Yo, Tobin is in the house. Matt Ryan Tobin, guys. What's up, brother? Happy holidays up in Canada. If you guys don't know Matty Tobin, he's been on the channel a couple times. This guy is an artist extraordinaire. He's on some of your favorite Steelbook slip covers. A lot of the posters you see hanging in my room when I do videos on Instagram. You can find me at Born2beRad. Go find Matty Ryan Tobin over there. On Instagram as well, and check out his work if you haven't. What a great dude, man. Thank you so much for popping in here. I appreciate you hanging here tonight, man. I hope you had a good holiday. Wow, you guys, we're never going to get this, huh? I do have the Sleepaway Camp box sets, but I don't have the UK one. There's a UK box set, which has got all 3. I mean, it's kind of like a half-ass survival kit. It's got a different kind of a look in the front, but I don't have the UK one. My man. Same, brother. Yeah, I do have this, but it's not the UK one. It's the UK is different. I know I'm weird when it comes to stuff like that. I'm weird. So nobody wants this Jester pack. Nobody wants this with the Jester inside. You get all this merch in here. All right, all you gotta do is just give me the 4 group names. 4 group names. The Anchor Bay stuff in the UK, I think some are region free, some aren't. But I have a region free player, so like for me, it doesn't matter. Only Rads. Only the OGs, only the real ones are gonna know this 4th one. So you guys have gotten 3. Rad Dudes, Rad Pack, Rad Pit. And there's one more. That's the hard one. And like I said, that one has never been on my channel. It's been on another channel. I know Mel can get it. Nope. Nope. Nope, Liana. It's gonna be a tough one. See who's watching out there. What if I up the ante and I give you and I throw something else in this pack? That get you guys to think harder here, do a little more research. What do I got? What do I got over here? What do I got in this bag of tricks? You don't want that? What do you mean? Let's see. How about I got something. Wow, you guys are killing. Yes, I'm buying the Anchor Base to collect. I do own all those movies, but I'm rounding out the collection. Wow, you guys are killing me. What can I add to this table? What can I add to the mix here? Shit, what do I got? Let me see. I'm digging deep to try to see what else I have around here. No, Jester didn't suck, Mayor. Come on. Didn't suck. I got nothing. I got nothing good. You're close, brother. I know you guys have given me a great list of new show ideas. It wasn't a wrestling show. I mean, I'm on a wrestling show, WrestleManiacs, but it's not a Red show. Rad Pack, Rad Dudes, Rad Pit, Rad Company, close, but Rad Company is a show, not a group. Like I said, it's never been on this channel before, so you got to be following somebody else to know the answer to this. Holy mackerel! Will this person just come into the chat and just win this right now? I just got to get rid of this damn thing. Do I have to give you another thing? All right. Anyway, Monday Night Rad. I can't do Monday nights, but that would be, if I could, that would be the name for sure. All right. Here's what I want you to do. All right. I'm going to leave it to the people that are going to watch this on the replay. In the comment section below, if you can give me 4 groups that I've done shows with the word rad in them. Okay. People have already got it. People already got 3 of the 4. Rad Level Media. Wow, Cowabunga, dude. That would be pretty killer. Let me know in the comments below. If you do, I will say you're the winner. Send me your info. You can get this Jester set. Guys, I did some giveaways tonight. We did 3 already. I have 1 hanging out on the table. Thank you to Mel. Thank you for Mike. Thank you for Robert. Thank you for Ken. Thank you for Tom from Anchor Bay. Who the hell am I missing? Thank you for Ryan for the Suspiria. And thank you to Nina. All right. So everybody who came in, who sent something in, thank you guys so much. People who won the prizes, congratulations. VHS, you're very close. Rad Company's a show, not a group. But here's what I want you guys to do in the comment section below. Radmobile. Here's what I guys want you to do. Hit in the comments section below. Even people that are live. I want to bring Rad Company back. Rad Company is a show that I do where I bring on guests. Matt Ryan Tobin was on Rad Company before. So I want to bring on different people who have never been on the show before, or people that might be new to the show, maybe other content creators like Daniel for Cobwebs. When he first started, I brought him on. Like, there's been a lot of people that have been guests of the show. It's basically just interview show, kind of bullshit back and forth with other creators. It can be anybody. I had Violet Sky on the show. I had Preston Knight on the show. They do music, right? So it's all these people who I really enjoy their content. Cody Leach was on the show. Like, all these different people. I want to kind of bring it back. Oh, Willinos. Boom. Coming in clutch at the end with the win. Shit. Rad pack, rad pit, rad dudes, 4 radsmen. That's why I said this is a hint. This was the hard one. Damn, what coming in clutch at the end. Where's that thing? Will. He's like, come on, guys. I knew the answer to this. Hit me up if you want that Jester box. Hit me up on Instagram, Born2beRad. Hit me up on Facebook at Born2beRad, or you can email me at born2berad@gmail.com. But remember, on my email, it's BRN, not BORN. Okay. What up, MAGA? But let me know in the comment section below people that you'd like to see on the newest season of Rad Company coming up this year. Now, again, I want to try to do some. I'm not going to pick everybody, but I'm just curious people you would like to see me try to get on the show. I know a lot of people were saying at one point, bring Dream Kid on. Again, not everything is possible, but I can try. But let me know in the comments down below if there's any other creators on a kid. I don't even care what platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, that you really like their content that you think would match with what we do here. Definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will look into it. But, guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. This is Garrett at Born2beRad. Have a happy holiday. Have the happy rest of your weekend. Actually, you know what? You can find me tomorrow. Actually, I can't say that, can I? Fuck it. Check out deadpit.com tomorrow, Dead Pit Radio on YouTube tomorrow. They're going to be doing like a big anniversary show. I think it's 20 years of Dead Pit. And they're going to do a big anniversary show tomorrow night. And they're going to have some special guests on. And yes, I will be on that show. So definitely go check that out over there. Subscribe to me everywhere at Born2beRad. Make sure to hit that like button on this post. Thank you, guys. It's an easy way to share the content. Even for $1.99 a month, you can support a YouTuber. Thank you for that, Mike. And follow me on all social media platforms at Born2beRad. Guys, this is Garrett at Born2beRad. And like always, stay